Greetings, hi, hello, dagse. Good to have you here. Yeah, welcome. Today is just going to be a short little story about this rock. Yeah, somewhere over here, somewhere. I'm going to relate a wee little story about this rock. What happened here a few years ago, even maybe more or less this time of the year. So the tide has turned, so it's pushing a little bit of little chop. Look, we might even have a nice little splash. But enjoy this story I will share with you. And please, please, I ask you a big favor. Don't tell anybody, especially the precious one, where you heard this. Right, so now we're around the point. The story I'd like to tell you and share with you, and don't tell the good lady I told you this, please don't. On that shelf over there, she was standing over there. Now she claims in her youth that she was a bit of a mountain goat, that she could run up Everest barefoot and all those kind of nice things. If it wasn't Everest, then it was Kilimanjaro, and she grew up in Australia and ran up and down the snowy mountains in the snow. All those kinds of nice stories. But in any case, we were standing upon that stone there, taking photos. Now you can get very, very wet on the wrong occasions. Not there, even going there. You can see there's hardly a swell pushing, but there's something happening here. There's always something happening here. Often you can see the splashes on that rock way from the car park. You can actually see it from further along, right there from Arklow Town type of. There's our other beach there, the Hanging Rock Beach. That's straight at the center of the screen there. Anyway, there she was standing, minding her own business, camera in hand, phone in hand, using the phone's camera, taking stills and taking video and whatever. And she decided to put herself down on the sharp rocks, and she was more worried about her phone. So she retrieved her phone, and lucky for her, for some other reason, it slid down like rocks like this kind of thing. It slid down and wedged, and she was able to retrieve it. So she did retrieve it, and of course she was a bit winded. And we helped her. Junior's son was with us, and we helped her up. Not that she likes being helped with anything, never mind up. So we then set sail back around the corner, you know, the beach, the beaches and the places all the way there, up the slope and to the car park. She promptly got in the car and drove us home. As you know, she does the driving most of the time for a few different reasons, but she does the driving, which is a good thing, that I can sit and observe the countryside go by and talk scat, and sometimes even do some videoing so that I can share it with you when I say come ride with us, when I invite you. Alright, so the adrenaline was obviously working big time, because the next morning she almost couldn't breathe. She couldn't laugh, she couldn't cry, she couldn't this, she couldn't that, she couldn't drive. So I had to drive, because those days we were still taking the little darlings to school and fetching them in the afternoons, and it was before the silly season started in 2020. And I was forced to drive. It's something that I don't really want to do, but because it's short distances, I had to do it. And there's a saying in Ireland, and I think it's other places in the world too, needs must. And it was about 6 weeks that it took. And of course, doctor was involved, and before the silly season, as I said, so it was safe to go and visit the doctor. Come away without... the only injection we got then was for pain. Vitamin B2 or something silly like that. Anyway, she had cracked a rib, or more than one. And of course, you know exactly what they can do for you when you crack a rib. Just plain nothing. Because I mean, imagine strapping yourself up and then you have to shower and unstrap yourself and blah blah. So okay, I've waffled on for long enough. So there's a wee little story. Now please, I've asked you nicely, don't let her know where you heard this story, because then I might land up with a cracked rib too. Thank you for watching that. Much appreciated. I do say, as per always, do stay safe. Stay away from slippery edges and slippery slopes. And stay free and be happy. And I don't know what I'm going to give you for an addendum. Maybe a good self acting the maggot again. I'll see if I can find some billy goat or mountain goat footage. But for now, that's it. Bye. Can you see the robin? Can you see the robin? There's the robin. There's the robin. Can you see? Madness is getting the robin. Look there. Madness is getting the robin. Told you I'd find madness doing something. There you have it now. You see how close we can get to the robin.
Try.
There we go. Hello, Master Robin. Happy summer to you. Happy spring. Happy whatever to you. Now that you've had an introduction to her good lady self again. There we go.